Please come on in, take a seat, make yourself at home. Let's dive right in. Okay, let's light your candle. Here it is. And the intention for today is simply a sense of well-being. Now that could be a sense of well-being for you, or it could be one that you can piggyback onto someone else. It's up to you. But we're going to be doing some deep energy work. So we'll be getting rid of a lot of knots. And I know that you like that because it's quite relaxing. And it's kind of like when you get a massage anyway, and someone really gets in there and gets rid of a knot. And you feel a sense of release or a sense of relief. And it's a great feeling, so we'll be doing a lot of that. But it's also to really free up your chakras to get the best you possibly can from them, which is why we have a number of stones today. Each one I've charged up, just leaving it in the sun. And each one is associated with one of your chakras, and we will be using them to make a great sound. I really like that. It's really relaxing. We'll be using them to free up and cleanse your different chakras. So I'll put those next to the candle that has our intention. And just very briefly, what I'd like to do, and this might seem a bit strange, but I'm going to shake some salt water around you. Now, you probably know all the old wives' tales and things like that about, throwing salt over your shoulder or salt circles as a form of protection. And that's, if it works for you, that's great. And there is some semblance of actuality. Sodium makes up a big part of us, and we need it. And salt water is particularly nice. Don't drink it, because that ain't good for you. But what I'm going to do is just shake some around you. So I'm just putting my thumb over the lid like that. It's got a hole in it. And I'll just release a bit of ocean spray around you. Okay? And just up and around your head. To the side. Not too much. I don't want to dry out your scalp or your skin or anything like that. Just enough to energize the energy, which is a bit of a tautology, I know, that we will be working with today, and help you to get the most from today's session, which is all about you. Okay? And there we go. Very quickly, I'm going to do something I haven't done with you before, but similarly, I've done a lot of things with selenite wand. Just rub it over your head a little bit to draw out your ethereal body so that we can work with it. But what I'm mainly going to do is some energy threading. And this is where, if I see patches that look particularly sewed up, I'm going to thread them. Now I'll either thread them together so they're easier to pull, or I'll de-thread them so that we can just separate them and pull them out. But very quickly first, let's do some breathing exercises because I'm a little bit out of breath for some reason, and we need to regulate our breathing. So let's do 4, 5, 4. Okay? So you might feel a little bit out of breath at the end of it, but don't worry. So breathe in for 4. Hold. Then out. here. Ooh, hear the rain. Around here. What I'm going to do is just put my forefinger of my left hand here, and with the selenite wand, just pull up the energy. You can see my grubby fingers up close, and pull like that. And then easy. So we'll start off with this precision work, and then we'll move on to the knots, okay? The stuff that's not so good. All right. And again, here we go. Just here, so my forefinger here. And pull ever so gently. Hold it. And pluck. Easy. So here we go. On my thumb. Pull very gently, 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 gently. It's a longer one. Man, I need to get my cuticles looked at. Hold. And pluck. It's okay. You're doing great. Just put it like that. Got it. Pluck. Okay, now with threading, so there's one here that I'm going to work with. With this, what I want to do, pull like that, get the selenite wand, place it there, and wrap and pull, and wrap back round, and pull, and wrap back round, and pull. And it's gone. It's out. Those ones are longer because they're a little bit more deep rooted and they're all tangled. So what we want to do is untangle them. Okay? So there's another one here. So remember what I did? So just get that like that. Pull. Put the selenite one just there. Thread it over. And pull. Thread back. And pull. Thread over. Pull. There we go. Okay, good. Now all of this is just to clear up the periphery of your ethereal body. So if you imagine you got an aura. Also, let's say my chest is here, obviously. And then maybe there's ethereal energy about to here. And then maybe there's some more residual energy about here, and maybe even more, like a tree. And what we want to do is work our way deeper and deeper. So once we get through this peripheral level, or the tertiary level, we'll get to the secondary, and then once we get to the primary level, that's when we get to the knots. Okay? So pull. Thread, pull, and pull, and thread back over, and pull, and thread back over again, and pull, and hopefully this is the last time, thread that back over, cut it off. That's okay. Sometimes you might leave a little bit of residual energy if you pluck or pull too early, but it doesn't matter. Energy doesn't necessarily grow in the traditional way that we would imagine, but they are like tendrils. And what will happen is that that little bit of energy will stay there until it sort of falls away like so many autumn leaves or detritus or whatever, and just float around until it finds somebody new. Okay? Pull and get that thread in there. And pull over. Add over again. And pull. And over. And over again. And pull. There we go. That was all out. It's like a hair going down to the follicle. If you pull the whole follicle out, you got it from the root. But sometimes you just pluck the hair or cut the hair. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's okay. As long as you're feeling relaxed. That is what we are all about today. This is Reiki for relaxation, to help you feel chill. Reiki for relaxation. Jeez. Okay. Pull and thread. Pull and over and thread. Pull and over and pull. There we go. And out. Gone. Gone somewhere better. Don't worry about her. She's fine. Okay. Now, I'm just going to bring the wand down over your eyes just very briefly. Like this. Okay? And all this does, for one thing, is very relaxing. Very relaxing. But also, it helps me to comb through the energy. It's an etheric comb, if you like. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds like something from Doctor Who. And this etheric comb phases through your energy and allows me to ascertain exactly which bits are excess and which bits we just need to move or remove. Okay? So like it is just the same as combing your hair or brushing your hair. You get in there and you comb through it, and it can de-knot. It can de-knot the hair. And it de-knots the energy so that we can work with it a little bit better. Okay? A lot of the time I say these things, and it is a simple process, but there is a level of complexity to it and a level of belief. This stuff, you get back what you put in. You really do. If you believe it wholeheartedly, you will reap dividends. If you don't, that's fine. I mean, if you just want to experience Reiki purely as a form of relaxation, that is valid as far as I'm concerned. Your appropriation of a process is what you get out of it. And the most important thing is that it's a holistically positive experience, that it's not negative in any way. So as long as you're happy, I'm happy. It's kind of the roundabout way of what I'm trying to get at. Okay, let's work some knots. Very briefly, just going to use a bit more water. And as before, just gently spraying little bits of water over your ethereal body. If you imagine it, like in the movies, if someone's invisible, and to see them, they pour, dust on them, or spray them with a carbon dioxide extinguisher, or whatever, to make them visible so that they can see them. Yeah. It's kind of like that. This sort of applies a iridescent layer to your ethereal body that I can then use to see what I need to do. Okay, let's get in here. Whoa. Now working these knots is very rewarding. Oh, sorry, my head clicked there. But it can be a little painful, I gotta be honest. When you really work it, it's like when you're doing someone a real deep massage. My thumbs are weird, they've been right back. So when I give someone a shoulder massage or something, I get really in there, but what happens is my thumb gets very tired very quickly, because most of my body is actually hyperextensive, so it bends back most of my joints, which sounds kind of weird. I'll show you one day, not right now. Okay, yeah, okay. So we gotta go gentle, 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 and then when we go in for the kill, gotta be rough, really pull them out. Okay. one. Roses and Clover. You know that song? That's when I got stuck in my head. Joan Jett. Show my age a little bit, I guess. You know, it is one of the most preternatural relaxation techniques. Fanning. Not only does it cool you, but if you do it in front of someone's face, very gently, it can help them to relax. It's how you get babies to go to sleep when they're real young. You can just brush down like that. Simulate blinking. I know it sounds weird, but it works for me. That one was really blocking your throat chakra, so I hope you'll feel like you can express yourself a bit better after this session. But, you know, see how you feel. But make sure you do drink plenty of water when you get home, okay? I know I say it virtually every session, but these Reiki sessions, you know, I have to drink like at least 2 glasses of water after them. And I might, you know, flavor it up with a bit of cordial or something, but you have to drink water after this, okay? Because it can deplete your energy and dehydrate you. I'm not saying that. I sounded a bit mean then. I mean it as your friend, caring for you, okay? I don't want you drying out. All right. Okay. Right. I know that wasn't particularly long, but we've done some good work, so I don't want to push it too far or potentially take too much, okay? So we'll leave it there for now. I'll get the old candle and we'll do your Reiki symbol. So, and as I said, this session simply for your well-being. And if you feel good, pass it on. Let someone else have some of those vibes, all right? But for now, thank you for joining me again. I believe this is session 45, so we are really getting through them. Can you believe that? It's almost been a year. Almost. It'll be a year, well, I think, coming up next month or so, I suppose. Crazy. Well, until then, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon. Okay. Bye-bye.